Hey guys, what's up? This is Blaze the Movie Fan and it's time for another list. I fucking love movies. Movies really do manage to entertain me for around 2 hours and more. Since it's Christmas Eve today, I think that this is the perfect day to tell you what my favorite and my most hated movies are. There are a lot of Christmas movies that get me into the Christmas mood. But before showing you my favorite Christmas movies, I am going to tell you what my most hated Christmas movies are. Keep in mind that this list is based on the Christmas movies I saw last year and this year. And oh my god, I saw a lot of fucking Christmas movies last year. I saw 16 to be exact. But not all of them were one of my favorites. But anyway, before I talk about that further, let's just take a look at what two of my most hated Christmas movies are. There are only two Christmas movies that I saw last year that I really fucking hate. And now it's time to tell you what those two movies are. Number 2, Elf. I know a lot of people love that movie, but I personally fucking hate that movie. The main reason I hated it is because of the main character's immature behavior. Now, I don't have a problem with a character that's an idiot and does immature behavior as long as it's funny. But to be honest, I just didn't find the guy to be funny. I found him more embarrassing than anything else. And it doesn't help that his father wasn't a very good character either. In fact, he was boring. Number 1, Bad Santa. You know, most Christmas movies get me into the Christmas spirit, but this movie does the exact opposite. There is nothing good about this movie. So this movie is about a fucking asshole who doesn't give a shit what he does. I am entertained by idiots, but I am not entertained by assholes. And the main character of the movie is a total asshole. Not to mention, all of the jokes in this movie sucked. This movie is so bad that it makes the holiday Christmas look bad. Well, at least that asshole in the movie does. Fuck this movie. Those were two of my most hated movies. You know what Elf and Pet Santa have in common? Neither of those movies get me into the Christmas mood. But it's time to move on to my 12 most favorite Christmas movies. You know, all the movies that I am going to talk about from this point are movies that get me into the Christmas mood. And they are also overall just very entertaining movies. Well, what movies are they? Well, I am now going to show you and tell you why those 12 movies are my favorite Christmas movies. So without further ado, let's get to it. Number 12, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This movie is about a guy who tries his very best to put Christmas decorations inside his house and so on. He isn't doing so well on putting on the Christmas decorations where he wants to put them. In fact, he fucking fails at it, but he doesn't give up. He wants to make sure that he and his family get the right Christmas decorations and have the perfect Christmas. And you know what? That really makes this a wonderful movie. Number 11, Jingle All the Way. It's basically about a guy who wants to get a special toy for his kid. But unfortunately the toy is sold out. But does that stop him? Hell no. He goes all around the city just to find that one toy for his kid. And he doesn't give up. And that makes him an awesome father. Another thing that I really love about this movie is that it's very entertaining and has some good jokes. Number 10, A Christmas Story. Now this movie tells a story of a boy. A very interesting story. And that boy that the story is about is a very good kid. Even though this movie is more about that kid than it is about Christmas, I still count it as a Christmas movie because it does take place near Christmas. Number 9, The Nightmare Before Christmas. What happens if you mix Halloween with Christmas? You get the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas. And to be honest, Halloween and Christmas actually mixes very well. A skeleton from Halloween Town goes to Christmas Town and discovers Christmas and tells all his friends at Halloween Town about it. This is a movie that both gets me into the Christmas spirit and also gets me to think about Halloween. Two of my favorite holidays. Number 8, Santa Claus the Movie. This is the movie that tells the story on how Santa Claus became a Santa Claus. And there is also a businessman who is competing with Santa Claus. This truly is a wonderful movie that gets me into the Christmas spirit. Number 7, Arthur Christmas. It's Christmas and Santa Claus has delivered all the presents, except one. So Arthur goes all around the world to deliver that one present because he believes that everyone who deserves to get a present should get one. Arthur truly has a Christmas spirit, and watching this movie makes me have Christmas spirit as well. Number 6. It's a Wonderful Life. This movie tells the story of a guy who wishes that he never existed. So this movie tells the story of how his life would be if he never existed. I do count this as a Christmas movie because it does take place near Christmas. And it also gets me into the Christmas mood. Number 5. Miracle on 34th Street. This movie is basically about Santa in real life, or a man who believes that he is Santa. And this guy really has some Christmas spirit, so I can't believe that he is Santa. I think anyone who likes Christmas and doesn't believe in Santa Claus should see this movie. Because the movie is mainly about believing in Santa Claus. So go check it out. Number 4. Fred Claus. This movie isn't really about Santa Claus, but it's about his brother, Fred Claus. Fred Claus is basically a man who wants to see his brother Santa Claus again. But of course, Santa is very busy. This is a comedy movie, and let me tell you, it has a lot of good jokes. Number 3, Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause. Now, I could include the other 2 Santa Claus movies on this list since I love all of them, but I decided to only include my favorite movie on this list. My favorite Santa Claus movie. Because I don't want this list to be too long. Anyway, this movie tells a story of someone else taking the job as a Santa Claus. In this case, the villain of the movie, Jack Frost. Jack Frost is of course jealous, so he wants to become the new Santa. This movie has a lot of Christmas magic in it, and that's why I love this movie so fucking much. And every single time I watch it, I get into the Christmas mood. Number 2, A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas. You know, I love this movie a lot. Wanna know why I'm such a big fucking fan of it? Because it makes fun of Christmas in the most hilarious ways possible. The movie is R-rated, so there is absolutely no restriction as to how much this movie can make fun of Christmas. This movie makes me laugh a lot and really gets me into the Christmas mood. Number 1, Annabelle's Wish. This movie tells the story about a calf who has one special wish for Santa Claus. I'm not going to tell you what that twist is as it's revealed late in the movie. But it is a very good twist. This movie also shows the magic Santa Claus has. And he doesn't just give presents to children. Every Christmas Eve, the animals have the ability to talk, which is fucking awesome. The movie has awesome story, great characters, and I overall just love the movie. And that is the reason why it's my favorite Christmas movie. This has been a list of my favorite Christmas movies. Now I have a question for you guys. Do you agree with my choices? Do you disagree? Feel free to discuss this with me in the comment section below. I really would love to discuss this list with you guys. That's all I gotta say, people. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and Merry fucking Christmas.